Your hips could be feeling better in 15 minutes or less. I have a workout for you that I've given to many clients over the years to target hip mobility and glute med strength specifically. You're gonna wanna follow along. It's simple, you don't need any equipment. You can do it from the comfort of your home or at your gym if you'd like. I'm Dr. Sean Pastuch, owner and founder at Active Life, and I've been helping people get out of pain for more than 2 decades now. Workouts like this have been a core part of how I do it. There are 4 parts in today's workout. There's a squat hold, there's a side plank, there are some curtsy lunges, and there's side shuffling. I'm gonna show you what all of them look like. You're going to do them at a nasal breathing pace for 15 minutes continuously. This workout is especially good for people who are dealing with any kind of weakness in their glutes, who find it difficult to start to lift heavy weights in the gym to start strengthening it, or who don't have the time or energy to go into physical therapy, lay on a table and have somebody do clamshells with you. This is a great alternative to that. It's going to build you up in a way that gives you capacity for the real world, unlike laying on a table and just opening and closing your legs. It's just not enough. The first movement you're gonna do is a squat hold. The reason why squat holds are great are because they build positional strength in end ranges of motion. So the bottom of a squat hold is gonna look like this. I'm gonna turn to the side so that you can see. I'm just gonna squat all the way down to the bottom of my position, and I'm gonna hold right here. If I went any lower than this, everything just starts to dump and I can sit there passively. So it's gonna be right above that very bottom of the position. I'm not worried about where your hands are. I like mine out here. It gives me some comfort. 30-second hold right here. If getting to the bottom of a squat position is hard for you, find something heavy you can hold on to and just lower yourself down with some assistance. Again, I want you to be active in the bottom and let this support you as you bring yourself down and stay there. 30 seconds and then we come on back up. The next exercise is a side plank. You're gonna start with your elbow underneath your shoulder. That's important to keep your shoulder safe. One foot is stacked on top of the other, and then from here, all we're going to do is elevate our hips off of the ground, just like this. If this is too difficult for you, we come back down, we can put one foot in front, the other foot behind, and come back up to here. If that's still too difficult for you, you can start bending the knees a little bit. I would go back to the stacked position here, and you can elevate from here. All of those are regressions of the side plank. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds on the left, and then follow it up with 30 seconds on the right. The reason why the side plank is such a good exercise is because it's an isometric load put right onto the hip joint and the glute muscles, glute med especially, which is oftentimes an undertrained muscle when weak can lead to hip pain and low back pain. And we want to avoid that. Our third exercise is a curtsy lunge. The reason the curtsy lunge is coming in here is because we just loaded that hip isometrically twice. Now we're gonna start to load it dynamically. With a curtsy lunge, all we're gonna do is stand feet underneath the hips, and then we're gonna step one foot behind the other. So right foot goes behind the left, and we lunge down, and then we're gonna switch. Left foot goes behind the right. We're gonna do this for 15 reps on each side. Try to get that back knee all the way down to the ground. If you can't get down to the ground, modify it. Come to here. I'm less worried about the depth that you go to and more worried that you're getting the exercise in. If you can go all the way down, do that. One little asterisk, if you have a hip replacement, skip this exercise. Curtsy lunges are a great exercise, especially in this sequence, because they're going to mimic the way that you're going to use that glute in the real world. It's going to be changing directions. It's going to be turning to the side. It's going to be all kinds of things that include abduction of the leg under load, and we can simulate that safely by just stepping behind, lowering down, and standing back up. Our next exercise is a side shuffle. You're going to do it for 30 feet in either direction. I don't have the space here in this room, but I want you to map out 30 feet so you can go all the way into one side and then all the way back into the other. The key to a side shuffle, your feet never actually cross. Just like this to the right, and then we're gonna come all the way back to the left. All we're doing here is abduction and adduction of the hips, so pressing out and pulling in, and we're gonna do that for 30 feet in each direction before we come back to the top and start the whole sequence over again. I love side shuffles because we spend most of our time moving forward and backward. And side shuffles are a great way for us to get load put into the system, left to right, side to side. Remember, we're gonna work through this in a calm, steady pace for 15 minutes consecutively. The whole time we're gonna focus on nasal breathing because that's gonna be the limiter. Not that this is a workout that should really stress you anyway, but we're not doing it for time. We are doing it for quality. This week we're covering hips. If you have a joint or a soft tissue injury that's bothering you, go ahead and jump into the comments, tell us what it is, and we'll build a workout designed for what you need help with.